Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weird World. This is your host, Jeff, and let's talk about PDA coming back in, and not everybody's happy about it. Everyone is making out in public now, and I don't love it. Sounds like you don't like it at all. If I don't know if you noticed, but PDAs came out of style, and they've been coming back, which is fine. I've never had any problems with PDAs personally. As long as you're not, literally doing out in the main public, is fine. It can be kind of funny to watch actually. But there's a trend pernicious, really. You had to be able to use a 75-cent word. That has made the style section of the New York Times, which means that it's been happening for a while and in places other than New York. Now that summer's here and many people are vaccinated, what the hell was that after? PDA has returned with a vengeance. In short, everyone who can is so happy to touch other people, and they're doing it in public. Perhaps the return of PDA is due, as the Times notes, to Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's unabashed displays of public affection. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Frenching for the click of a paparazzi camera, but also maybe for themselves. Yeah. Or maybe it's just that everyone is really so happy to feel some semblance of freedom, absent any fear of infection, that they're taking their love to the streets, to the corner store, to the park, and wherever else they can find, touching tongues and grinding up on each other in celebration. Melissa Della Rosa, the general manager of Brass Monkey, that funky monkey. Sorry, I had to. A bar in Meatpacking District in New York told the Times that what she's noticed in this new summer of horny, really, well, I'll admit, so there's a lot of just strange sex going on last year, is that people are making choices that feel sort of indiscriminate. That is to say that our standards are lower after a year and a half spent in captivity, and the lusty return of normal predicted by advertisers in the spring is here. You have to live your life now, she told the Times. People are full on swallowing each other's faces on Friday and Saturday nights. Are you sure they're just swallowing their faces? It's an arresting visual image that calls to mind the heady atmosphere of college Halloween party, or something involving keg stands. Everyone is ready to mingle and they aren't afraid of showing it. But a word of caution, just because you can try to get a soft third base in public doesn't mean you should. Yes. The social police is here. This is less about prudishness and more about privacy. No, it's about prudishness. Making out is really fun when the moment strikes, and it's also a pretty surefire prelude to doing it, depending on constant willingness and the right amount of joie de vivre, whatever. The danger with making out so voraciously and this person really needs to be able to get a whatever. Voraciously or ferociously in public is not that you are being gross, you might be, or that you should be ashamed of showing strangers in doing a read at 12:30 a.m. just how skilled you are at tongue kissing. But that the risk is that you will want to get to the main event quickly and will find yourself in a position where it is time for sex, but the only place to do the sex is in public. No prudishness here. I admire the bravery of those who attempt public intercourse. Public intercourse? They're kissing, for crying out loud. And can do so without getting caught. Though I know personally I am too nervous, and too nervous also. No, thank you. Okay. I'm sure none of us want to be seeing you that way. And who are you? Megan Reynolds? So, whoever she is. Okay, so obviously this woman, this Karen, supposedly, is having an issue with people kissing and whatever, holding hands, doing whatever, because that's PDAs. Guess what, sweetheart? Yeah, it's here to stay. At least I hope so. We've been doing it for a very long time, since just after PDAs right around started to happen in public, right around 1965 or so, 1963, when it became much more acceptable to be able to have PDAs, because before that, no. So, oh well, I welcome it. Why not? Sure, obviously, so that nobody is going to be interested in seeing anybody doing something completely illicit. No, but we're not talking about that here. You're trying to assume that there's this, because you start doing that, all of a sudden you get so worked up that guess what? You aren't going to be able to control yourself. I think somebody protests too much. But anyways, like and share. Go ahead and tell me what you think about this. You guys have a problem with this? You guys seeing this thing just going wacky? Is anybody else in New York and so that actually have an issue with PDAs besides this chick? All right, guys. You guys have a good one, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.